Hey, I'm John, and this is How to Be Human. This channel is going to be dedicated to the discovery of a life well lived. In other words, living with purpose, on purpose. I think Plato once said that the unexamined life isn't worth living. While I think that's a little harsh, I think there's some truth to that sentiment. I mean, really, do you want to live a life that's governed by your whims and desires from one moment to the next? Or do you maybe feel like you were meant for something more? I certainly do. And that's brought me here to the creation of this channel. But I have to be honest with something. I care about the way that I'm perceived. And that has made putting myself out there like this kind of hard. I've actually shot this video before and it never made its way to the internet. And I've actually written 6 other video essays that were supposed to be videos on this channel, and I've recorded none of them. But I couldn't resist the urge to create this content anymore, and I came to that realization after watching a movie about everyone's favorite Polynesian princess, Moana. But before I get into that, a little bit of background information about myself. I love movies and storytelling in general, and this isn't actually my first foray into YouTube. I used to be on a channel called Critical Hit with 2 of my best friends. We discussed story structure. It was a great time. We had a lot of fun, but now we all kind of live in different places. I actually think one of my friends is reinventing or revamping that channel right now, and you can expect some new content out of that soon. I'll leave a link here. But needless to say, I derive a lot of value from movies and stories, and this movie got me. For those of you who don't know, Moana is essentially the story of a girl who knows why she's put on this earth and pursues that thing until she makes her world better. Are there challenges? Yeah. Is it daunting? Absolutely. She's up against her father's fears, a self-absorbed demigod, a giant crustacean, a lack of knowledge of seafaring, and oh yeah, did I mention a lava monster? Hold on. Let's take a sidestep. Is there anybody out there who is afraid to live into their calling or trepidatious about pursuing their purpose because there's a whole bunch of things telling you not to? But why does Moana persevere? Why does she press on? I think that has something to do with this greater sense of purpose. We like this movie because Moana is tenacious and driven and resilient. Her world is falling apart. And if she doesn't live into her purpose, things aren't going to get better. Sound familiar? Listen, I can't be the only one who's realized that our world is in a state of decay. People can't seem to find the value in each other. Every issue seems to be polarizing, and we're constantly comparing ourselves to unrealistic ideals that we see reflected in Instagram. Depression and anxiety are at an all-time high, and no one seems to be satisfied. So, what are we gonna do about it? I think it starts with a conversation and then continues with a subsequent conversation. We allow ourselves to be changed by the lived experiences of each other. We then take action and try to get it right where historically we've gotten it wrong. We champion each other's growth and we affirm each other in the process, and we do all of this while living into our purpose. I want How to Be Human to be the place where we have that initial conversation. I want to throw out some ideas, and I'll need your help to help me refine them. Why? Because I think this might be my purpose. Am I saying that I'm single-handedly going to heal the brokenness in the world? No, absolutely not. But I am going to try to do my part. And if you feel like this is a worthwhile endeavor, then go ahead and hit that like button. But if you want to join me in defining what it means to live a life well lived, then why don't you go ahead and hit subscribe. I'm of the belief that there's a reason we should be having these conversations. Something has gone wrong, and it's imperative that we try to figure out how to be human.